Hey everyone, it's been a while, but I have returned. It honestly feels really weird talking to a camera right now because it's been like 2 months since I've done it. So honestly, I was feeling kind of burnt out on YouTube, so I figured it was time to just take a step back. But I have emerged and I thought I would just do a little chit chat, get ready with me, where I do sort of like a springy makeup look and we talk about burnout, comparing yourself on social media, mental health, all that fun stuff, you know? Yay! So hopefully some of y'all can relate, and my comments are always open if you want to chat or tell me how you're feeling. I'm here for y'all through the comments, in the DMs. So let's do this. Let's chat, or I'll talk and you guys will be watching. It's gonna be a vibe, hopefully. So first, we gotta prime our faces. We can't have those clogged pores, you know? We gotta protect that skin. And next up is foundation. So I'm just gonna mix these two shades. Anyway, while we do this, let's talk about burnout. Also, I forgot how hard it is to talk and do makeup at the same time, but I'm gonna try my best here. But basically, I was feeling very burnt out. I feel like it's been a long time coming. Like, I haven't been feeling the best in terms of mental health for like the last 6 months, but I kind of reached a peak like 2 months ago when I stopped uploading and YouTube started feeling kind of like a chore. Like, I still enjoyed it, but it wasn't sort of the same as when I first started. I remember when I was first making videos, I was really excited to film and edit, and I could literally just edit all day and it would only take me 3 days to finish a video. But my latest video just took like 2 weeks to do, and I just like could not get myself to finish it, and it just felt sort of like I was forcing myself to edit and to put it out. I feel like that's when you know you need to take a break from something, when it just like doesn't really give you joy anymore and it just feels like you're pulling teeth, like it just feels like a chore. I feel like it's especially hard as a creator because it's something that you love to do, so it's really hard to take breaks because you're passionate about it, so you want to keep doing it even late at night or even on weekends, so you don't really give yourself that break. So it's really hard to find that balance, which is something I'm still working on, but I'm trying to be better about it and trying to give myself sort of like a schedule, because it's important to sort of step away and take time to do other things you enjoy and other things that are good for you instead of just hyper focusing on one thing, which is something I tend to do. All right, now it is time to conceal those under eye circles. Honestly, no amount of concealer could truly conceal them, but I try. So we're just gonna go to town with that. Yo, my hands are shaking. I've had so much coffee today and I feel nauseous, but we're just going with it, you know? Hopefully my makeup turns out okay. Besides just burnout, I feel like my mental health has really taken a dive into the gutter. It's just hasn't been great these past few months, which I feel like a lot of people are struggling, you know, because we have been in a pandemic for over a year now. So I've been feeling really depressed and my anxiety has been through the roof as well. So that combined with burnout and everything else and just seasonal depression just made for a very unpleasant cocktail of emotions. But spring is coming. I'm feeling hopeful. Things are looking up, I think. And another thing I've been struggling with is something I think that we all have done before, and that is comparing myself to other people on social media. So while we get into that, I will fill in my eyebrows so that my face just looks less naked. Okay, so I really tried to talk while I was doing my eyebrows, but it just wasn't happening, so they're done. So I feel like social media is really easy to turn to as sort of an escape from reality, especially when reality is just so hard to deal with right now for a lot of us. But it can also be such a slippery slope, because I feel like if you're on it for too long, then you start to feel even worse about yourself and it becomes your reality, if that makes any sense. At least for me, I feel like my mental health was deteriorating over the winter and I couldn't even really go outside or see other people. So it was just kind of a struggle staying at home, and I feel like there was not a lot for me to turn to. So I kind of turned to social media as like my escape from reality, and I was just hyper focusing on all the wrong things. I was sort of looking at other people's posts and I was like, they start at the same time as me. Why do they have more likes, followers, comments, whatever? and it was just getting to me, and I was just really fixating on all those things that don't really matter and thinking that everyone was doing so much better than me, when in reality that's really irrelevant, and it's just so unhealthy to compare yourself to others, since we do all have our own journey and our own timeline, and we're all so different that it really just doesn't make sense to do that. Anyway, I'm gonna use a Blush Crush from ColourPop, and we're gonna go for a cute pastel pink look for those springtime vibes. And I think another thing with always comparing yourself on social media is that you always feel like you need to act or be a certain way on there, or that you need to say the specific right things. Sometimes I just don't know exactly how to say the right thing, so I just won't say anything at all. Or I'll have ideas for videos or posts and I'll kind of second guess myself because I'll think that no one wants to see that, or it's not a popular topic. So I guess it's really about taking a step back and realizing why I started YouTube in the first place. Like, the focus shouldn't be on likes or follows or anything like that. It really should just be about having fun and creating a community. And I already knew that, you know, I feel like we all already know that it's not about the numbers, but it can get so easy to be sucked into that mindset. I'm still working on that. But what I really want to do on YouTube and Instagram and just social media in general is just sort of connect with people more. So we're gonna try. Okay, so I hope it's not too dark now, but the sun was literally like coming in my space, so I had to pull the blinds shut. What's really helped me is that now that it's spring, is to just go outside and do things outside of social media, just to remind yourself that you have value outside of just the likes and followers. I'm a huge fan of just taking yourself on a self date, so if anyone has the time to do that, definitely go on a solo trip just into your nearby city or just anywhere to the park. I feel like solo trips are always so refreshing. And another thing I've started doing is setting a timer on my social media apps. So I used to literally just mindlessly scroll through Instagram and watch so many YouTube videos for like 8 hours a day, which is pretty bad. So I have this feature on my phone where you can set a timer for any of your apps, and when the timer runs out, you just can't use the app anymore for the day. So I will literally set Instagram to like only an hour and a half for the day, and once I've used all that up, I just can't use it anymore, and I'm literally forced to go do other things. So that's been really helpful because now I'm not spending my entire life just scrolling through tons and tons of posts and hating myself. I don't know if anyone actually wanted to see the steps of me doing my makeup. I feel like I haven't been doing a good job of that. But basically, I've been using this pink shade in the middle, putting it on my crease, and now we're gonna go into this sparkly shade right here and just put it all over the lid. I literally just use my finger for this because I think it just works the best. Now it's time for this lighter shade for the inner corners. I feel like that was not helpful. I am not a makeup YouTuber, sorry y'all. But now I'm gonna do my eyeliner, which I don't think I'll be able to do on camera either because it requires a lot of concentration, and I'll be back. I feel like that eyeliner turned out really badly. I really had too much coffee and now I'm very shaky, so my fine motor skills really just said no. But hopefully y'all can't tell and it looks normal-ish. And of course, we can't forget the lipstick, so I'm gonna go for this fun pink shade. So I'm done. Here's the look. It literally looks like my everyday look. This was fun, right? I hope the things I said made sense, because sometimes it just feels like I'm rambling, and I might just look back at this while I'm editing and just hate everything about this video and not upload it. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna upload it anyway, don't worry. So you guys will be watching it right now. But the main takeaways from this video are to stop comparing yourself to other people, love yourselves, you know, live your best life, have fun with whatever you do. So with that, I will hopefully see you guys on a weekly basis now, and I'll try not to disappear for 2 whole months. Alright, so bye everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.